Hello there, Commanders, Commanderettes. Here is a video on the Hounds event, wave 60 through 61 on the attack levels. And I have a strategy here, and that is to not use my own tunes, not to take damage on my tunes, and to fly, literally fly through this event. I'm limited to how much time I can record because easy vid, after about 30 minutes it glitches out, so then I have to wait in between. Otherwise I could have done this all in one shot on one video, but it does take about an hour and a half to do all attack waves, and hour 20 minutes or something like that. So I am using a special op, and my preferred special op is Twin Titans. However, I ran out of Twin Titans, so I'm using a Killer Cavalry. Twin Titans is about 8,000 medals. Killer Cavalry is 3,000 medals, so it's far more economical, and it gets the job done. Because the other part of my strategy is to deploy my Growler and to deploy my Elite Legion. Now on my Elite Legion, my clone ability is a max level, which will give you 4 cloned legions. Now that is a big bonus. So it takes 27 minutes to reload the Legion, or 10 cents. So I don't mind spending the 10 cents. Now I made a mistake there. Instead of putting my special op on aggressive, I accidentally put my Growler on aggressive, but it only literally cost me 1 second worth of damage. The Growler is protected, as you know, from its first hit. It goes into a special mode. And I'm going to take a little bit of damage here on my Dina by design, because I wanted to get rid of that rail launcher before it shot my Elite Legion. So one deployment here on this level 60 base and a little help from Dina, and it's done. And if you wanted to, because the reload time starts from the minute that you unlock the clones. So already it took about 3 minutes to do that base. So right now we're looking at, instead of 30 minutes, about 27 minutes of reload time. And if you took longer on the base, by the time you get done, you know, it's almost refilled. However, because I'm using a special op, I don't mind spending the 10 cents to reload my legions. So by using this, by deploying the Growler, so it took 7 minutes damage on Dina there, no big deal. I'll just wait a few minutes before I use it. By deploying the Growler, using the special op, and deploying the 4 Elite Legions clones, you take no damage on your tunes at all. Now this one, because the rail launcher, which is my main enemy for my legions, is on that side over there. I should have deployed maybe from the other angle. I probably shouldn't have come in from this angle. I should have deployed from the other angle, and he would have been closer to the rail launcher, but I was sort of afraid to do that because your technique, which direction you go in does make a difference. And in this case, you'll see what's going to happen to my legions. They get destroyed by the rail launcher because the Tempest right there is leading them away right in front of the rail launcher, and I just lost all 4 of them. So had it not been for that Tempest, or had I been quick enough to get over there with my air and kill that Tempest, he might have focused on the next thing that was shooting him, which was the rail launcher. But you have no control if you have never used them, you have no control over them. Once you deploy them, whether you're on aggressive or on Ruby or not, they will just go. They have a mind of their own. Sometimes they'll just stand there too, so you have to try to sometimes trick them. Sometimes I do have to actually put them on Ruby to get them to move. On some of the underground bases, they'll just stand there sometimes, and so but I've gotten pretty good at them, and I don't mind the 10 cents. And I hate to be a coiner, but look at this event. You get 5,000 XP, so you got to do something. You got to fly through it. You got to do it a whole bunch of times. So the only way I know is to use the Elite Legion, and I did. This is my second or third time through all the way, and I was hoping that after I finished my my attack and my defense, that I could just be done and then just continue to do master over and over again. But as soon as you hit restart, it apparently restarts the whole event, which I have no understanding of why that is. But I have no understanding of why this event is like it is anyway. It's ridiculous. In my opinion, the worst event to date. But that's just my opinion. So come back and reload another time, and we'll head back in here. And now this time I'm gonna clear out whatever I can with air. Can't get too close, but I'm hoping to finish this base off this time. Again, the thing that you want to do is come in from whatever angle that you feel is going to be able to take out the rail launchers most quickly, because that's really the main enemy for your Elite Legions. And so now we can head down and do a 70. I did take a little bit of damage there. I didn't see that I took damage when I was in there. That's something that has become pretty common. You don't see the damage anymore. You used to be able to see the damage. It was really accurate and you could see the damage. Now sometimes it looks like you take damage and you get back to the base and there's none, and other times like see there, it just says 4 gold, right? 4 gold for what? I got 1 minute there. I got 5 minutes and a few seconds here, so that's free repair. Here's 1 gold. That's another glitch. So it's not a glitch, it's done on purpose. It's done by design, so that if you go in to your base and immediately hit repair all, you will pay 3-4 times what you would normally pay. This company is so greedy, it's ridiculous. Now the 70 here is one of the more difficult ones. There's a lot of towers, and inside the towers there are special forces that have some incredible workshop. I don't even know that we are able to have the workshop that they have, because I've never experienced my marksman to be this powerful. I've got my marksman fully workshopped, and I have no idea what these guys have on. I'm going to be experimenting with it, but this is the most powerful marksman. They take out everything quickly, including these legions. They will take out a legion really quick, and so it would be nice if we could have the stuff that Kixeye would have. If the playing board was level, but it's not. It's tilted in the favor of Kixeye every time. So you can't control, as I said before, you cannot control these legions. Otherwise, you could go and take out as many towers as you could. But in the meantime, they just follow around Tempest, because once they lock onto something, they stay locked onto it. That's the AI that they have. A couple of changes have taken place in the last updates, and that includes things acting differently. They keep changing the AI. You just get used to something the way that it is, and then they change the AI on the thing. So on the 70 over here, the reason that I am take a chance here and see if I can take out that Tempest so he doesn't just follow that Tempest into oblivion. So I got lucky. That Tempest could still see me, but I got lucky there. So, but the reason I'm choosing this side over here is because there is a massive amount of mines on the other side. And besides the railgun, the one thing that is a true enemy to your legions, or legion clones, is mines. The mines will kill those clones so quickly, you just won't know what's going on. Now notice that bright white light that you saw there. That was letting me know that I was within the range of visibility, and so I really need the legions to take out that other that other tower so that I'm not invisible, or so that I'm not visible anymore. I need my invisibility back. And also you'll notice that I'm not really using a deployable special op. I'm using a slow-mo, which is, in my opinion, one of the worst rare ops out there. It's not a very good one, but every little bit helps. So I'm out of Twin Titans. Twin Titans would have been the perfect thing for this base. Killer Cavalry won't last very long in here because of those whatever they have on them, and there's, besides in the 6 towers that they have there, there's also a bunch of them just standing around, a bunch of these marksmen. And so I'm going to, as soon as he takes out that tower, I'll be invisible, and hopefully somebody can get back there. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. As I said, this 70 is a really tough one. Try to do this 70 with special ops, and you will be extremely frustrated. Try to do it with your own tunes, and you will lose growlers, you will lose your Inferno pretty quickly. This would be an expensive base. So the way that I'm doing it, and just a few, I was trying to get my growler to get back there and blow up that power plant, and if it did, it would have probably taken down that tower, but I wasn't able to get back there. Like I'm telling you, there's something on these marksmen that is pretty incredible. I might do a special video on it if I figure out what it is and get my marksman workshop that way. I might do a video to show you. But when they're in the towers, it's really almost impossible to get to the towers because they have very good range, and if you're not invisible, you're going to be dead before you get there. So it's I got very lucky there. Notice that I didn't take any damage because I retreated right after I shot. And I was going to try it one more time, but I'm not going to be able to get over there and kill that thing. I'm going to really literally have to deploy my Legion. So let me know what you think about this technique. This is I'm only doing 3 on this video because I'm having real problems with EasyVid. I only can do about 30 minutes or so, and then it glitches out. So I'm trying to keep the videos short. But if you'll notice here, we did 60, 65, and 70 in about 15 minutes, and that is really blowing through. The event. Last night I did 105 through 120, and I did it in about 25 minutes or so. And the first time I did that, each one of those bases I almost ran out of time, and some of them I actually went into the extended 7 minutes and barely got out of them. And with this method, I'm doing them in just a matter of minutes, just a few minutes. And I've got those videos posted for the 110 through the 120. All of my lower level basses completely glitched out and are useless, so I have to redo the videos for the lower levels. Jericho, as you see here, he is a real workhorse. I love Jericho. For the regular special forces, you'll see that's a regular special force there. He's a weak one, so he's not a good example, but the regular special forces can cause damage to Jericho because he only can get them if they stop, and they've got such short range that they get really close to Jericho before they stop, and then whereas the marksmen, they have the type of round that won't do damage if you're moving. You have to specifically be stopped with them. So I can drive around with the marksman, and that is a big bonus because the marksman will kill just about everything other than Jericho. And with my Jericho, I have the arc launcher on there, which will stun special forces, and that's also helpful. But with just moving around, you don't really need the arc launcher for the marksman, but it's greatly helpful for the special forces. If you can find them stopped and not roaming, you can get them because your range is so much better than theirs is, and take them out that way and stun them before they can start moving. Once they start moving, the Jericho doesn't get to them because he only shoots things that are stopped. That's what the problem is with the regular special forces. So I hope this was helpful. Check out the other videos. We got videos out there now of every attack base and defense wave.